Hello, we are live. Want to give a special hearty welcome to those of you who are tuning in today for our kickoff call for the Fearless Creator Summit Christian Content Creator Edition. And I'm really excited to go over a few points today that I know a lot of you may be having questions on pertaining to just what you can expect. And so I did make a few posts so you would have an idea of what we'll be going over today, just so that your questions are answered. And I'd love for you to share with us where you're coming from, your name as well. This is a live experience, no confusion for the 3 days that we'll be having speakers come to you. So that is tomorrow, Thursday, starting at 10 a.m. And then we're coming back again on Friday at 10 a.m. as well. And then we will be coming back Saturday morning. So all 3 days, you're going to be able to see and tune in and maximize this power-packed, incredible time that we've planned and prepared for you. Okay, so I see some more messages coming in and saying, hey everyone, so excited about the summit. So the beautiful thing about you being in the group, whether you are watching the kickoff call right now from the group, Facebook group, as well as on YouTube. And so, of course, when you're on YouTube, I don't think you have to give permission. So you see our sister Athena, who is also a speaker in the summit. She just said, hey, sis, and I added her on the screen. And we did not have to get permission for her to be able to be on there. So if you want to come over as well, we're going to make sure that you have that available to you in the follow-up email. You can look for an email every day with the list of sessions and speakers, as well as the link. But you'll also see it posted in the Facebook group, just like you saw today. Unfortunately, not everyone, when they subscribed and got their ticket, not everyone selected subscribing to emails. And as a result of that, not everyone that has their free ticket and even the access, I believe if you have access to the Prolific bundle, you're good, because you had to create an account to be able to get the replay. When everything is said and done, you're going to have access to the replay of all the sessions, right? But we have to have the sessions first. And so the sessions do begin tomorrow. And so, as a result of not everyone selecting that option because of laws that there are to make sure that you would like to be on an email list, you may not be receiving the emails. You want to double check in your spam box to make sure you are receiving the emails from hello@radiantpearlliving.com. All right, that's our business email. And if you're not, we try to have multiple connection points so that you will know where to be and you will know how to tap in and be present. And so if not, we are going to make sure that you at least receive the updates in the Facebook group. So with that being said, make sure that you pin this Facebook group that you're in and that you're watching this live right now. We have a specific Facebook group for Christian content creators that is titled Radiant Pearl Living for Christian content creators, right? And so if you're in that group, that is where we're going to be posting to keep everything easy, simplified, because our team is having to keep up with a lot. We are going to be posting the daily posts right there in the Facebook group for everyone to comment and let us know their takeaways. They can share pictures of their bingo card and what they were able, if you printed it or if you decided to do a downloadable version where you can add your however you wanted to cross off things to get bingo. You had to do different activities, introduce yourself in the group, just be engaged as a participant in community. That is how you're going to get the most out of this experience. And we want to reward you for doing that. We want to reward you for taking that time to connect and to receive what God has for you in this season. And so when you do that, we'll be announcing giveaway. You're here today present, so you are in the running for a first giveaway that we will share with you at the end of this kickoff call. And your giveaway will include you will get access to the prolific bundle if you've not yet purchased that. If you have, then you will get another access, and we can we can present it to you to see what you want to choose from if you already did get the prolific bundle. All right. And so we want to make sure that we are rewarding um, our each other and rewarding you for your efforts in being present and doing absolutely what is necessary to get to your next level, and making sure that you can and will operate in excellence as you move forward. So I see a few messages coming in, and I'm going to just add a few of them here. And, hi, everybody from McClenny, Florida. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. I can't wait to go back and see exactly who it is that's been commenting here. Hello from VA. I love your color story. Yay. Oh, my word. Just all the excitement is so real. It's so contagious. So let's get down to the business and the meat here. As you guys are getting to hang out and getting to know each other in the chat, whether you're in the Facebook group or you're over on YouTube, just so that everyone can maximize and have the opportunity to be a part of what is going to start tomorrow officially with the sessions. We are also going to have the sessions, just so you know, the live sessions each day will be on Clubhouse. So you will get the link to that, as well as being streamed, right? And so it's being streamed here in the Facebook group as well as on the YouTube channel. But just know those recordings are going to be available for a limited time, right? Because we don't want to convolute all of the different things that we've put out there and made available, and then it's not, I guess, relevant as we continue to push forward and create more content fearlessly for the community in which we're called to serve. In addition to that, we have some other elements that we've included to just make sure you can maximize your experience, not just live, but off of the live streaming platform of what we're sharing in the moment and behind the scenes. And so you will see in the prolific bundle dashboard, you've already seen access to being able to come in, and you'll see updates be made between tonight as well as each day as we continue to receive some of the contributions that have been included from more speakers that you'll be hearing from over the course of the next few days. And so we do want to make sure you know there is that element that you'll be able to share the wealth, share the excitement with your friends and your family and your loved ones that are not yet present and in the community. And you can just allow them to get a taste and experience and to be engrafted in to what is possible when they go further and get their free ticket and then go the next level in getting access to all the premium products included in the Prolific Bundle. All right. Yes, I love it. I made it. I'm so glad you made it. Welcome, welcome, sisters. So I'd love for someone to post in the chat. If you can, just go ahead and post in the chat thefearlesscreator.com/RSVP. And I'll get that up on the screen so that if you're just watching this right now and you're in a place where you're not able to listen in, you'll be able to see and visualize some of what we're talking about. So go ahead and just type in thefearlesscreator.com/RSVP so that people will be able to see that, and they'll be able to know exactly how they can come in and be a part of the next few days of us gathering together. So thank you for doing that. Hello, hello. Just a quick welcome to a few others that have joined in on our live today, familiar faces and friends. So we definitely want you to be able to get all the information that you need. So we're going to go over to what we want to set up as expectations for you this week, okay? So the schedule page, we do have a schedule page, and I see all of the links coming in. You guys are amazing. I can already see we have great action takers. And we're going to keep that up throughout the conference and throughout the summit this week, I'm sure. So we are going to make sure that this is available for the replay viewers. So I'm just so grateful that we'll have a space that you can go back to, even if you're not able to be present with us live. What to expect. We want you to know what you can expect this week and how it will all work, the prizes, the goal of this summit, and how to avoid getting overwhelmed. How you can choose as well the presentations you need to pay very close attention to. For those of you who have been, you've already been on the list of summit attendee free ticket holders, or for the VIP all access included in the Prolific bundle. You've seen a sequence of emails coming through with updates and information to keep you abreast of all the elements and moving parts of the summit. And so no matter when you come in, you're going to get all that information. Okay. So make sure if you're just finding out and stumbling across this, that you take the time to go to that link so that you can start getting all that information. Just so you know, I'm the host of the Fearless Creator Summit, Stacy Zand, and all of the speakers, and you'll see in the other scenes that we'll have forward, you'll see the names of each individual. I know I don't have mine up right now, but you will see that throughout the presentation, so you can get familiar, get to know our tremendous, tremendous speakers who have put in so much preparation, love and care and prayer into preparing what God has given them for you while they speak. And so what you can expect is while they're speaking as well, whether it's on Clubhouse in the chat, which you'll see those rooms scheduled out, you want to go ahead and be abreast. It will be in the Christian Content Creator Club. So make sure that you are following that club, since this is the Christian Content Creator Edition Summit. And then we will also make sure that the links to their freebies will be dropped there, as well as here on Facebook, so that you will be able to get everything and to go into their ecosystem and check out more about them. You'll also get a link to any special offer that they have that they submitted. And then you'll also see what they included. You'll be made aware of what they included in the Prolific bundle, so that you'll see that premium product that you'll have access to. Okay. And then you'll see all the other ways to connect with them, because we want you to connect with them on social media and in all of the places. Yes. Greeting, ladies. Love, love, love. You guys are making these connections. Keep making these connections in the chat. And then I want you to know that God placed it on my heart to put this summit together, because there's so many people that don't recognize that they are anointed. We're all called. We're all called to do something great. And it's a matter of recognizing, spending time, not only in God's presence, but to hear his voice and be connected with the right people to draw out what it is that God has placed inside of you. Sometimes we don't recognize in ourselves what we're capable of, but there's someone that God has placed in your sphere as a gift to really pull out the deep that is in you. And so we're believing, having had the opportunity personally to participate in so many summits as an attendee and as a speaker, I recognize how transformative it is to be a part of an experience like this with like-minded individuals in forward movement motion, recognizing that they have a special assignment and they have to put in the time and even their talent, showing up, speaking, sharing, and building community, sharing their gifts, right? That's the talent that God has given you and your treasure. So in whatever way you're investing in yourself because you're serious. And so that allows us to be able to see and to say, okay, these people are serious about investing of their time, investing of even their talents and then their treasures, so that that we've sifted out the people who are just speaking about it, but they're really about it. They're serious about getting to that level where they're not only knowing they're anointed, but they are ready for that appointment that God has for them, and they're ready to go to that level of excellence. And that requires something, that requires a whole lot of not only dedication, but even sacrifice. And so we want to remind you of that in the various ways, and we want to equip you in the various ways. So that is why I put this summit together. And being that we've served week after week, so many speakers you'll see here, we have been serving nonstop consistently on Clubhouse, and we wanted to be able to come together collectively and pour out in a way where it's not just audio, right? But you can get to know us and be excited and build these bonds that sometimes isn't possible when you are just hearing each other. Now you're seeing each other, you're engaging in community and in an experience together that is going to build and fortify. And so that is the purpose. And so we want you to maximize it. Then we also want you to know, if you're in the chat right now, you're watching live, take the time to introduce yourself. Some of you have started sharing your excitement in the Facebook group, but we want you, if you are just coming in and you just joined, you weren't here for the live session, but you're on the replay, go ahead and introduce yourself in the live of this chat. Introduce yourself also on the feed of this particular group, so we can get to know more about you and what it is that you believe in your heart of hearts you've been anointed and appointed to do. Okay, we want to see how we're aligned, and we want to see in what ways we can further connect. And the only way that is possible is by you sharing who you are, what you're about, and what you're expecting God to do. Because I believe if you are in a place of expectation, God's going to meet you there. He is going to meet every need and surpass it. But you have to vocalize and share what it is you're hoping for. All right. So each day we mentioned, expecting this week, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to drop the link in the description of the schedule page so you can go back to that and just keep everything at the top of mind. And each day we'll remind you of that. We also have the access to the presentations after they're all done live. They will be made available. They'll also be emailed to you so that you are reminded and don't miss out on the opportunity to tune in before they're no longer available. All right, so we want you to know that will be coming to you. We did go over earlier the fact that not everyone sees the emails because of variable issues and variable reasons. And so as a result, we will be posting here in the Facebook group. And we have in mind some other aspects later on as we're working on different technology opportunities so that you stay abreast. But those are the two main ways that you'll be able to stay in tuned, as well as when we have the actual sessions on Clubhouse. All right, so you'll also have worksheets. The worksheets, those of you who were able to get the Prolific Bundle, you are going to see the worksheets that actually has a worksheet for each presentation, just so you see and get an idea. This is what the workbook looks like, right? And so you're going to see that there are note pages, but in addition to there being note pages for each session, there is also, of course, a welcome. There are some goodies in terms of free work pages that you can do some tracking, you can break down some of your goals, you'll be able to do some planning, and then you'll also see that you can brainstorm, because we want you to leave with some tangible action plans. And then there will be special notes for those who are speakers who actually had submitted additional things that will go with their presentations. And so we want you to have that, so you can take the notes as you go on, and you can have a place to refer back to and take action. All right. And then we also want you to maximize the live chat. In the sessions that we'll be having in the Facebook group. You'll see that some of the sessions are engaging, so you want to interact. The speakers will be asking questions, and you will have an opportunity to be able to, even give of your expertise to some degree as you're engaging with each other, with the speaker, and with whatever it is that God is really leading you to provide as value to our community. All right, so we'll also have action steps. Each of the speaker will give you action steps. They'll give you call to actions to make. And so we'll just reiterate that in our wrap-up email. All right, so there's a ton of amazing information. I know you guys are chatting it up, and I'm so excited to see you guys are introducing yourselves. You're taking the time to just get connected, to get familiar with what is ahead and what is possible. And we want you to recognize that if this seems like a lot right now, you'll be able to go back to it. You'll be able to see it in various ways so you can refer back and make sure you don't miss anything. Now for the prizes. Can we have some drum rolls? Because I know people are excited about this element. We have a number of prizes, okay? And we'll be providing details on the prizes each day. So each day you will see in the group, day one, there will be a graphic, just like you saw here today. And you will see not only the schedule of the time, the speaker, and the link to where you need to go so that you're able to watch and tune in the various places, of course, here in the Facebook group, but also knowing that it is going to be streamed to the clubhouse room that we're going to be in, as well as on the YouTube for the limited time, right? And so you're going to be able to see the prizes for the day that is provided by the speaker as well for that day. And so what you want to do is take the time to engage with that post, right? You want to share takeaways. You want to go ahead and share your bingo cards, share whatever it is that's relevant for that day. And we're going to just select a winner from that particular post that is engaged. We're going to select not just one, but we're going to select multiple winners to win something from the line of goodies and giveaways for that day. And so the more you engage, the more you connect, the more you just operate in your calling in community. What I believe is with excellence, as you're showing up intentionally, you are going to be rewarded for that through prizes. All right, so tonight we are going to do a giveaway based on the interactions that have come through in the comments. So keep them rolling because we're going to select a giveaway winner, and we want you all to have that opportunity to win the Prolific Bundle. And like I said, if you already have that, you're going to get another winning, okay? So just make sure that you continue to stay engaged, and this is just one of many ways. All right, so we will also make sure that you are aware that it is very easy to get overwhelmed. Summits can get overwhelming. We spoke about that a little bit earlier in a pop-up IGTV live with one of our speakers on Instagram, Christy. And, one of the ways that you can really make sure you don't get overwhelmed is just make sure that you are honing in. Yes, you can be present. You can be sitting in the room, or you can just be there receiving like you would when you have, you have something going on in the background. But take a note. I want you to take a note of the titles, of the topics that really speak to you and that you need to be fully present for. And make a note of that on your schedule so that you can be there and you can set aside any distractions to engage and to receive the most from that moment. And so you'll want to make sure, as we link out to the schedule, go and just take the time to comb through that. And then you also want to make sure that when you have a lot of thoughts coming to you around in your head, and you're trying to figure out what you need to do, go ahead and write it down. That's why we've put together the workbook. That is why we've put together so many different planners and sheets and things. If you've been in our community long enough, you have something that you can utilize and you can maximize to get it all down, not just sharing it in the comments, but take time for reflection. And we've built that out into the schedule so that you'll be able to do that and really get the most that God has for you in this season. All right. We also want you to ask questions to the presenter. If you're watching after the presenter's time period and segment is over, because you'll see that each speaker has between 20 to 30 minutes for their presentation so that you don't tune out what is being delivered in that moment. You're going to receive power packed information that is going to help you to really go to that next place that God has for you. And so we want you to maximize that, ask questions, and then we want you to implement. So during each day's recap, so you'll see the recaps are built into the schedule. You'll be able to come back every day like we're doing right now. You'll be able to come and engage with each other and recap what stood out to you, what made a difference to you in your business, in your mind, in your journey, and what is relevant for you to be able to take action to build and build each and every day. And then we also want you to know you can get the most out of your presentations by also having the prolific bundle. So you can go back to it as you're working through things throughout this week and beyond, because this is just the beginning. We're just launching this thing and we're setting the stage for what more is to come. I see some comments coming in that says, I like prizes. Yes, let me go ahead and get some of these amazing, amazing shares that have been coming in. You guys are just engaging all the way through here, and I'm loving it. We're here for it. And just a special, amazing good evening. Oh, Judith, yes, she is speaking tomorrow. So we're so, so excited. And we're so appreciative that, we have so many anointed, incredible people bringing such tremendous value to our community. And so if there's a particular speaker that allowed you to know about this event, go ahead and hail them up in the message in the chat, and let us know, because we're just so grateful that all of our speakers shared this tremendous event with their audience, and it's allowing us to collectively come together and to pour out and grow. Connecticut is in the house. Love it, love it, love it. So we are going to be wrapping up here in just a moment, and get your questions ready. If you have any specific questions as we go through this and you are needing answers to, we want to be able to answer that. I know we had some FAQs. We saw that there were some submissions as well for the video ask. And so over the course of the evening, we'll be working through those so that you'll get your questions answered. We ask, and we always put it out there, that we want you to be able to know and give a realistic turnaround time between 24 to 48 hours. And because it's a moving summit, we want you to get your answers answered as quickly as possible. And so one of the best ways, we have some leaders, plan members in our community that will be helping to answer questions, keeping a look on what's going on in the Facebook group, and helping to moderate. And so we want you to use them as a resource as well. And we want you to just be confident in what we have prepared for you and for you to not miss anything. And so we have a FAQ portion that is on the website. So if your question hasn't been answered, and there are some other unique questions that come about, this is going to be a moment as well after we finish everything here that you can ask those questions. All right. So we also want you to know that there are a plethora of ways that we are wanting you to maximize all of the sessions that we've prepared for you. So we're going to go directly to tomorrow. So for tomorrow, we're opening at 9:45 a.m. And we're doing that because we want everyone to be ready to go when the first speaker and presentation will come to you. So at 9:45, we'll have an opening. We will pray. We will begin. You will get a special worship presentation as well that will be shown on the live stream. And we want you to be able to just take that moment to prepare your heart and your mind for what you're going to receive. You can do that from now, but we've embedded that into the schedule. All right, so at 9:45, you want to just be there before the official first session kicks off with our first speaker at 10 a.m. The first speaker, the title is Are You Practicing Intentional Care? Oh my word. After we've worshiped, after we've prayed, how are you caring for yourself? So you're going to get that presentation from Dr. Lori James, okay? Then at 10:30, the next segment is by Cody Burns, who is going to be presenting on living an epic life. And that is an acronym. EPIC, EPIC, is so he's going to go in depth with that topic. And then we are going to have at 11 a.m. A. Fitzgerald Hardnett, who's going to be speaking on 7 things you must have in place before you run paid advertising. So for those of you who are wanting to go to their next level of reaching in visibility and growing in paying your list without having to do all of these other things, like maybe speaking at these summits or having all these other time intensive ways of building your list and getting people through into your programs and other things, you're going to learn another way that you can get before the eyes of your audience that don't know you yet exist, but they're going to know that. And so you're going to be able to hear that in that session. Then we have lunch and networking from 11:30 to 12:30, and then we come back at 12:30 for a session from Elizabeth Strauss, who is going to share on how to create memorable moments in your community as an entrepreneur, ministry leader, and mom. So if you fit in any of those categories, if you are an entrepreneur, you're a ministry leader, you're a mom, you're going to hear from her perspective how you can create memorable moments in community, because we need to all be building community. I mean, that is at the heart. Ministry is people, ministering to people. And so we want you to really prepare and learn how you can do just that. Then we're going to have a co-working and networking continued, so that you're continually getting a breather and really reflecting on all the things you've already discovered and learned. We've kept it a little bit lighter on the first day. And then we're going to come back for the powerhouse Jodit, also here with us live, and she's going to be sharing on the title, Ramp Up Your Reach and Increase Your Effectiveness as a Content Creator Using the Power of Pretty and Generosity. Oh my gosh, don't you just love that title? So you're going to see just what she means by this. And this is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so that is actually going to be our closeout session on tomorrow before we come back again for our closeout day 1 with the giveaways and recap in the Facebook group live, as well as the places where we say we're going to be. And that is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we had today. And so that is just day 1. And we want to make sure that you see all the other, because I don't want to keep this too long. We'll come back again on tomorrow and we'll go over the actual day set, the sessions for the following day that is to come, as well as the titles, the topics. And we just want to make sure that you'll never miss, whether it's written, it's posted, it's spoken, all the different things that we have going on. And for those of you who have not taken the time yet to look over the actual site that has some of the other titles, I want you to let us know if you are especially excited about any particular topic, okay? And so I'm going to just quickly go over some of the titles and topics, just in case you haven't read through them. So we have coming to you, Navigating Self-Sabotage with Grace and Curiosity, so you can create and share what you are meant to share. How to stay true to your call as a woman in media. Ways you can push and produce as an anointed vessel. Ways to build resilience and get mentally tough as a creator and believer. Take a stand and spark change as a speaker and leader. How to wholeheartedly embrace the call given in different seasons of your life. Sharing your faith through creativity, hand lettering, and art. How to live your life on purpose through partnerships. how to make your videos engaging and have your reels ignite faith with fun, how to be determined to help others as a business professional while finding harmonious balance in your home. It's time to maximize your potential. Web3 simplified and maximized for Christian content creators. Release, well, we just actually updated that title. And a fearless call powered by passion. So these are just some of the titles that have already been shared out. Yes, we have great topics, and I'm so excited to hear, what you're most looking forward to. And I'm just going to quickly show some of the lovely comments that are coming in here as we're getting ready to wrap up. So very excited. Thank you all. This has been so amazing to have you guys believe in the vision, believe in the mission, and be a part of what God wants to do through you and through us as a collective together. This is simply it's simply the Lord's doing. Honestly, we're just so amazed at what is already happening and what is yet to come, and we don't want anyone to miss it. That is why this has been prepared the way that it has, where we have today, even our speakers, they're some of them are still ramping up and preparing, ample opportunity. And so I know a lot of them are going to be coming in and testing things and getting ready, getting excited to be used by, continue to just be the blessing that God has called them to be. And so we want you to just honor your time in just tuning out the noise this week and being in position to receive exactly what it is that God wants you to receive in this moment and beyond. And so I'm going to go, let's get a drum roll as we are going to prepare for the giveaway portion here, because you guys have been so amazing. And I'm just so excited that so many of you, if you want to be able to see your comments in our recaps in the coming days, keep a peel out. I'm going to schedule out all of them tonight so you can add reminders to yourself and have ample ways to make sure you don't miss out on the fun. And then you'll also be able to give us permission for you to be able to see yourself on camera. In the live, you have to give Ecamm Live permission for some reason. If you're on Facebook, for you to be able to see yourself, and for you, just like you see on YouTube, you can see the amazing, beautiful faces. You can see yours as well your name as well as your photo. All right, so we're going to go now to our portion of giveaway, and so I'm going to go ahead and pull up what we have for you with our giveaway. And so before we draw the prize winner, were there any questions? I did have that on my agenda here to answer any questions that may be live. If there are no questions at this time, we are going to go ahead and make sure that we look back on. We're going to go back and see if there are any questions that come through. We'll keep an eye out and we'll be able to answer those questions in the chat of this particular live, so that we make sure that no one is overlooked and we get everything squared away before the actual kickoff. Well, the kickoff is tonight, but the actual first session that goes live during our live stream on tomorrow morning. So we're just very excited for what God is going to do. Amen. Praise hands. Yes. And so many elements that we've been working on here to just make this an all around pleasant and enlightening, anointing filled experience that God is going to lead and be in the driver's seat for what is yet to come. And so just continue to be in that mode of surrender to receive what it is that God wants to give you and deliver in this particular summit over the course of the next few days. And so we're going to go ahead and choose a winner. And I want to see who here live wants to win. Let me know by commenting me. I want to see who wants to win. Go ahead and type anointed and appointed type, operate with excellence. You're ready. Are you ready to do those things? Do you know that you're anointed and appointed? Go ahead and bring in these last few ways and opportunities to enter into the giveaway. Before we select a winner, we want to make sure that you're in the house and that you're ready for it, and that there are no reasons why you are not in the number. You are not counted here to be able to win this very first giveaway of our summit. All right. So I see it coming in. Love, love, love it. So we're going to go ahead and select our first winner that we have here. And we're so excited for the introductions that have come through. Let's get a mighty drum roll before we announce our very first winner here. Let's go ahead and get that drum roll. And then, of course, I'll bring in the applause later. But we are going to select, just looking over all of the comments here, so we can select someone. All right. So we're going to select a sister who did her first introduction here. She was one of the first people to be here with us and to introduce herself in the comments. And so I want to give a hearty excitement and congratulations to Jasmine. Jasmine. Oh my word. She says on here she's a health and wellness coach for Kingdom Women Entrepreneurs. And she's just so excited, super happy to meet us all. We're super excited to have you here, to meet you, and to have you be a part of our Christian content creator fearless community. Drum roll. Yes. So she's our first winner. And guys, do not worry. If you did not win this time around, we're going to keep an eye out. We're going to keep things peeled so that we can look and see who's engaging, who is showing up, who is, serving and helping others to soar. This past week and this month, we've been talking about being anointed to soar. Last month was anointed to impact. And so that is how we're going to really operate in our calling with excellence. We're going to help spur each other on forward, and we're going to keep engaged in community. So keep showing up, keep being present. And remember, when we have these networking sessions, these co-working sessions, you want to be able to come over on Zoom because it is going to be an intimate space. We even have icebreakers and ways that you're going to be able to get to know each other, go into breakout rooms. And we want you to maximize this time that we've put together for you to not only recognize you're anointed and appointed, but you can and you will be able to operate in your calling with excellence. And so let's go ahead and get some more of these incredible comments that have been coming through live as we get ready to wrap up. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to see these faces when you give us permission, because right now it's just showing all of these tremendous, amazing messages that are just coming over from you, from Facebook. Come on, Jesus. Yes, yes, yes. That sounds like someone I know. Anointed and appointed. Yes, each and every one of you are. And it's so amazing. Thank you for celebrating our sisters. Yay, Jasmine. Congratulations. Congrats. Oh my gosh, I love it. Woohoo. And so many others congratulating our sisters. So amazing. We're so excited about what God is going to do and how we can be a part of equipping you together in community. If you are with us in our weekly rooms, in Clubhouse, on the Christian Content Creator programming that we offer, our mission is to create content for God's glory and to impact lives for eternity. And so we are doing just that together today and beyond. And we're so grateful that you have answered the call and that we are able to celebrate what is to come. And so even for the future sessions with the recap, like I said, we will have elements where you'll be able to see all of our speakers who come and be a part of that. We just wanted to keep this kickoff as simple as possible as we're still getting things prepared and out to you. And so, yes, I see a question that says, how do we give permission? So we're going to be setting up all of the lives for day 1, day 2, day 3. We will be setting that up. So you will be able to see that in the Facebook group, and you will see that opportunity to give access. So it will say on there that you have to give permission for eChem Live to actually be able to show your face and to show you as a user in the group. And so once you give access, we'll be able to see that in the future sessions, okay? Thank you guys tremendously. We love you all. You all are amazing. And we're looking forward for all that is to come. Get ready, get ready. God has amazing things in store. And we'll go ahead and give access to who needs access to the Prolific Bundle so that you'll be able to download your workbook. First thing tomorrow, you can start utilizing that, and then you'll be able to get whatever it is that you need so that you can see and tune in and get the products and everything else. So the description will go up after this live with the schedule link, with the Prolific Bundle, and with every information that we discussed outlined so that you will be able, yes, congrats, so that you will be able to maximize all that we have prepared for. And we love you guys, and we'll see you on tomorrow morning. Until next time, we're here to equip you not only to fearlessly create, but to recognize you're anointed, you're appointed, you can and you will operate in your calling with excellence. Together we can and we will. See you all again soon. Bye.